What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk Sports. I'm Cole.
Joe.
And we're both a little tired and sleepy. But that's besides the point. This will be a quick, nice episode for you guys. Obviously, college football's been wrapped up. There's some like drama news about like the transfer portal for Alabama. I can go in detail if we have to. Otherwise, let's not.
It'll be like 2 hours.
Not really. I can make it quick, sweet, and simple.
I ain't gonna win more than 3 games.
I'll put money on that. We'll still make the playoffs.
You still got Saban as a coach.
Advisor, actually, but we'll get to that
He's a
too.
coach.
I got in front of us the playoff bracket, obviously without the results yet, but we also talked about our games that we chose, and just a reminder, actually we'll just wait till the games go up, and so right here for Wild Card Week, Super Wild Card Week, forgot that's what they call it. You got the number 4 Texans played the number 5 Browns, and wow, your bold prediction got shot down real fast, huh?
Yeah, my whole Super Bowl prediction.
I know. Well, I mean, to be fair, that was our hot take Super Bowl of who we think's going to win. Otherwise, you and I already kind of agreed on it being the 49ers and the Ravens because the whole logo thing. Flacco just didn't play
good. I did see something though.
Oh, what'd you see?
Well, if you mix all of Houston's colors, you get purple.
Oh my gosh.
That's the purple.
Oh my. So then it's Houston and the 49ers? Is that what you think? Oh, we're going to update our predictions, so if we get something wrong, we're just going to update as we keep going. We both picked the Browns. We both got it wrong. Bad. But Browns hurt you more because that was your Super Bowl winning team. Dolphins, Chiefs. Dolphins went to Kansas City. If the Dolphins would have beat the Bills, they would have got to play the Steelers, and then the Bills would have had to go play the Chiefs. That's already happening anyways, except the Chiefs have to go to the Bills. Chiefs won. Dolphins just couldn't do anything in that weather. They're not used to it, and Kansas City just did enough to win. I picked the Chiefs to win. I think you picked the Dolphins. Yep.
Yeah. I should have looked at who was a big game.
It's just this. I thought you want to talk about this game.
Which one? I'm good.
Oh my goodness, and it was bad. Like, it looks like it's a 16-point game, but it was bad early.
Dude, I mean, at one point it was freaking.
It's poetic justice,
40,
honestly,
42,
because
14.
yeah,
At one point, or 16, something like that.
yeah, it was poetic justice though, because they did this just so the Rams and Lions would play each other. Is the only reason why they screwed the Lions over when they played in Dallas. Because otherwise, you'd have had Packers at Lions and then Rams at Cowboys.
I feel like that was better though. I mean, an opening division game, like that's like.
Yeah, well, especially because the Lions have not beat the Packers. I don't think. Did they beat them once? Did they go 1-1?
I think they did.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know they got smacked at Thanksgiving, but I mean the Rams probably would have beat the Cowboys anyways. And that was a good game, the Rams and the Lions. Eminem's been super active on social media, all because of the Lions. But yeah, we both picked the Cowboys. I mean, obviously you're not gonna pick the Packers, but wow. Lions, Rams. You picked the Rams. I picked the Lions. This was actually a really good game. Some controversy.
Puka,
some people say. I know.
Puka broke another record during that game.
It was like a rookie record for a playoff or whatever, or something like that.
Yeah.
And then the Bills Steelers, kind of what you expected, but at least the Steelers kind of put up somewhat of a fight. We both said Bills. And then you and I both saw this coming. We finally got off the Eagles train after we lost so many games, and we were like, it's just rolling into. They've lost 5 out of the last 6, now 6 out of the last 7. So that makes it kind of tough, and they lost pretty bad too. I would say, yeah, you look kind of blurry. Oh, you made it worse. Oh God.
Yeah, I gotta clean it.
You take something to like clean glasses with and do it that way. Oh God, everyone's gonna. Oh, gross. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Oh. Bleh. Oh, I can smell it in your hot breath. All right. All right, those were the the wild card games. Here's the divisional games. Now the Ravens and the 49ers have to play a game.
I'm like, Jesus.
Huh? You look like Jesus? Well, on the AFC side, all 4 top seeds stayed in. The only chaos was the Cowboys. The top 4 is still there, but because of it, now Green Bay goes to San Francisco. I don't know why, just because of the way Green Bay played Dallas. People are saying San Francisco's done. Green Bay's going to beat them.
If Green Bay wins, they're going to the ship.
Yeah, what's up with these Green Bay quarterbacks always just clutching up in the playoffs? I don't know either, man.
We're never in the playoffs, so I can't say.
I know, right? It's been a while. Jay Cutler, man.
Trubisky.
All right, well, my fault. It wasn't Super Bowl. That was playoffs. Texans, Ravens. What you got? Are you going C.J. Stroud or are we going Ravens?
Dude, I don't know.
Technically,
I might go. Texans.
You had Browns, Ravens, and then you had the Browns winning. So you're still gonna have the Ravens losing.
Yeah, I just feel like them being on that bye week and then the momentum that Houston's going in with. I think that's gonna weigh a big part.
Okay. So you're going Texans. I've still got to go Ravens. What?
Bandwagon.
How's it bandwagon? You already know what they're trying to set up. They're trying to set up a Harbaugh. I told you this. All right. The Green Bay Packers and the San Francisco 49ers.
San Fran.
Yeah, I picked San Fran too. I think this actually might.
Scared.
Huh? You're scared that if Green Bay wins, you already said they're going to the Super Bowl, so you have to pick them in the champion. I hope you know that. Yep. Lions, Bucks. I mean, dude, Baker Mayfield's been playing good, but I have to stick with my Super Bowl winner, so I'm going Lions.
I'm going Bucks, dude. I think Detroit's just too inconsistent.
All right, Chiefs, Bills. This is Patrick Mahomes' first away game.
Chiefs.
I'm going Bills.
You see who's officiating? They don't lose.
That's what I told you. Compared to last week, I had it as Ravens. What was it? I had Browns, Chiefs. Browns, Chiefs. That was Cowboys, Bucks. I'm not understanding my own handwriting. That's so bad. That's okay. I probably did something wrong. Oh, I got it. I said Browns versus the Chiefs, and then the Ravens versus the Bills. That's what it was. That's right. And then we had Cowboys, Niners, which you had, and then Niners, Browns. Yeah, that's crazy. All because, the NFC East decided to show their true self. All right, we've got our picks. If that's the case, that means you're telling me that you're going to have the the Texans and the Chiefs play. And I actually have complete opposite. I have Ravens, Bills. We have 3 picks different this week, by the way, out of the 4 games. That's not normal. Normal, we're like 1 or 2 off. Huh?
The Green Bay game.
What'd you say?
I said the Green Bay game's the only one that were the same one, right?
Yep. Okay. So, all right, for you, Texans and Chiefs, who you got winning? You already know how the NFL works, but I already have them losing to the Bills.
The true Buckeye.
The what?
The true Buckeye.
Oh, C.J. Stroud? Okay, so you're going Texans. And then 49ers, Bucks.
I'm going with Anna Fry.
Anna Fry? What does that even mean?
Look it up.
What?
Look up Anna Fry.
And a fry?
Anna, A-N-N-E. And then Fry as in, not fry, like Fry as in F-R, like E-Y.
Anna Frey?
She pronounces it Fry.
Who is she married to that I'm supposed to know about?
It's not who she's married to. It's who she looks like.
Is that Brock Purdy? Is that supposed to be Brock Purdy? I showed it on the recording.
Have you not seen that?
No, I haven't. All right, so you got the Niners beating the Bucks. All right, Texans, Niners. This is basically what you've turned your Super Bowl into.
The Niners.
All right, so you got the 49ers winning it all. I got to stay consistent with what I had. Since your team's gone, you can kind of switch it up. Ravens, Bills. I think I had that last week. Yeah, and I had the Bills winning. So I still have everything correct. So Ravens, Bills.
Blank privilege.
I've got Bills. And then 49ers, Lions, I have Lions. Because remember, you said a Bills-Lions Super Bowl. And then I have the Lions winning.
You think Dan Campbell can do it?
I mean, I really think so. Did you see the reports about the safety making the hit? I'm trying to remember his name, and they're talking about like, Matthew Stafford came up and said, "That's dirty. You know that dirty. We know you do that on film. We catch it all the time." And then Dan Campbell went on. They brought it up, like, of course, media, and they were talking about the comments that Stafford made and blah blah blah. And Campbell said, "Well, he goes, I mean, we're a hard hitting defense. I don't know what else you want us to do." Because it wasn't really cheap shot. It was just they both lowered their head, but their head was up, but their head was like down, if that makes sense. Their head, they weren't like doing this. They kept their.
They weren't showing the crown.
Yeah, there was no crown or no unnecessary roughness. It was just like a hard hit. That's all it really was.
Yeah.
I don't have our text message because my phone updated. I don't.
You want to bring them up?
Yeah, I don't. Is it still doing that where it doesn't show my number still? Because it says it's done. All my stuff's done syncing.
That's it.
Showing my email to the world?
Yeah.
Get your phone off my.
Hey, why you got too many dots in your email?
You talking about my @me one?
No, you're J blank.
Yeah, hold on. I think I might be able to fix that. Let me just see let me see if this works.
Alright, so you want to start with some news?
Yeah, news is there's rumors. It's not confirmed. My dad literally just sent me the tweet about it, and I didn't send it to him. I just Bill Belichick is expected to be named the head coach of the Atlanta Falcons after a second interview. And then someone I saw comment said, imagine being up 2 possessions with Bill Belichick, to think you're going to have Bill Belichick just for him to go somewhere else. Like, basically equivalating it to the 28-3 Super Bowl where they choked. I've seen reports, but I haven't seen any confirmation about Jim Harbaugh. I know he interviewed with the Chargers, but like people are talking like there's already a new head coach being put in at Michigan. I hadn't seen anything confirmed yet, so there's that. And then all the assistant coaching parabola craziness that's happening, pandemonium, not parabola. That's math. Pandemonium over at Alabama with all the stuff they're getting, and because of it, they've got a lot of kids in the portal. The only ones that really hurt was Bond and then potentially Caleb Downs. His name's in the portal, so he can talk. People think he's going to go to Georgia. I think they forget that his family doesn't like Kirby Smart because of Josh Downs, the running back at the Colts.
It doesn't matter.
He's either gonna put his name back out, and then he's gonna stay at Bama, or he's going to Ohio State. But Bama's getting a lot of Washington kids, and then there's some Arizona kids now because Arizona's head coach. Remember we talked about Arizona? Arizona's head coach is now at Washington. So all this does with this transfer portal is it opens up one school. So like all the Bama kids are available for people to take, and then nobody else is available. And then the Washington kids are available. And then Arizona kids are now available. So it's just going to be a
Houston
cycle.
might be in trouble. I
Texans?
did not know this. Yeah.
CJ Stroud hurt?
No. Mark Andrews might be.
Yeah, well, I don't know about trouble. It just said that he's healthy and he's going to play.
Dude, if he plays, dude.
Let's look in detail here. The Ravens have the 6th best offense and the 6th best defense in the league. Statistically, this is overall the whole season. The Texans were 12th and 14th. The Texans are also the 7th best in passing. The Ravens are still the 21st, even though it's been better, but they are obviously still the number 1 rushing team. Rushing for the Texans is 22nd. That's their biggest issue is they have to.
Singletary. I mean, he could be such a good running back, though.
I mean, he was fine with the Bills. It's just not the same. Like, James Cook's actually done good for them. And, like, the Packers 49ers, if I look at this, people don't understand. The 49ers actually have the 2nd best offense in the league. Obviously, still a top 10 defense. It's 8th. Passing is 4th, and rushing is 3rd. And then Green Bay is 11th offense, 17th defense, 12th in passing, 15th in rushing. So, I mean, it's not awful, but it's just like, of course, you get the Cowboys in the Super Bowl. Which I think the Packers have like a 7-0 record in Jerry's world since that stadium's been built. That's wild. Bucks, see, like statistically, the Bucks don't look good, but they've been on fire recently. Because you gotta remember, but people don't understand this. Even for the Rams at one point were like 6-6, and then they just like popped off towards the end of the year to get where they were. Just like, the Ravens popped off. Who else popped off towards the end? I mean, the Niners picked it back up, and then the Bucks. I mean, kind of. I mean, I guess they were 5-5, 6-6 at one point, and then they. But like the Bucks, they're 23rd, 17th, and then they're dead last in rushing. Dead last. The Lions are 3rd in offense, 19th on defense, which you really can't tell. There's so many games that they've had where the defense just was flat. 2nd in passing, 5th in rushing. That's the thing about them. They're actually the most consistent. I think we said that Ravens were like 21st and 1st. The Texans were up there in passing but not rushing. And the Bucks are not there either. The Lions are the most consistent both ways. They're the most balanced. 49ers kind of are too. I think they were like that as well, but that's why that's my NFC championship. Chiefs-Bills. Not as balanced as people think. Obviously, the Bills are more balanced. The Chiefs are not. I mean, James Cook was a fantastic draft pick for them. Bills are 4th in offense, 9th in defense, 8th in passing, 7th in rushing. And then the Chiefs are 9th in offense, 2nd in defense. This is the best defense they've had statistically, and the offense has been their problem this year. 6th in passing, 19th in rushing. And I don't know what did McKinnon ever get hurt or something? I never saw it because he's their go-to playoff. Pacheco was he just popped off running, and then McKinnon would be the pass catching guy. But now it's kind of Pacheco doing all of it because I found out that Clyde Edwards-Helaire, the one from LSU with Joe Burrow, who was a starter and then he bumped basically down to 2nd string, 3rd string. He's apparently going to nursing school while being a player in the NFL. That's wild. Props to him. I knew the dude was smart. I can't remember what his major was, but I remember them popping it up when he played at LSU in college. And he had 4.0, and he didn't have a basic major. I don't think it was nursing, but I guess it was if he's in nursing school. Well, I guess you need to say the news I sent you in text. We talked about the Belichick one, the potential of Harbaugh, some of the college stuff that's going on. There was 2 things I sent you. I remember one of them. Cliff Kingsbury is rumored to be the new offense coordinator at the Chicago Bears, and I know you don't like it, and the main reason why is because who does he have ties to?
Oh, he's coming from USC. He has ties with Williams.
Yeah, Caleb Williams. I just, you and I have had this conversation. If you were to trade away Justin Fields and get a lot of stuff from it, Jaden Daniels. not him.
think
I mean,
we'll get
even
more.
Drake May, over. I can't with Caleb
I feel like
Williams.
we'll get more if we traded the first pick instead of trading Fields.
Correct. I agree. Versus, I'm gonna get a quarterback to replace Fields with the first pick, and then get other stuff for it too.
Dude, I mean, and then too, like, dude, this dude has been bashing us like once a week. Hoping the Bears trade so you don't get drafted. Like, why would you even attempt to try to pick?
That's what's happened with the, what's the word? It's not just privileged. The,
And then too,
the demeanor of the players and kids, because like NFL was a business, and now college is being affected a bad way, and now high school's being affected.
How can an agency allow your dad to be your agent? I mean, how is
Think
that?
about the Ball brothers and their dad in the NBA. It's basically equivalent to that, honestly. At least his dad hasn't publicly been like obnoxious like LeVar Ball has been.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then,
What was
you
the
think
other
about
news?
Mike Vrabel going to Seattle.
Oh, is Vrabel getting picked up by Seattle? That's actually good. I like that a
Very,
lot.
very strong move.
I like that a lot. Hey,
He's
what
already went to 2 interviews already.
do you think Henry will go with him to Seattle? Because I don't think Henry had a problem with Vrabel. It was just so I don't know. It's a better offensive line. I don't know. There's so many like rumors for all this nonsense that's going on. Certain people going to the draft.
Into a better offensive scheme in Seattle.
I mean, they just need to use him like beast mode.
Not throw it to him when they make it to the Super Bowl.
Well, they didn't try to throw it to him. They just tried to throw a slant. Period.
Yeah, try to run. He had him.
What was the other thing I sent you? Since I'm gonna have to figure this out once we're done here.
It's the stuff with Mahomes. Sean Hochley, the ref.
Oh yes, read that.
So it starts off with insane. Sean, how do you pronounce his last name?
I don't remember. You're gonna have to like send it to me again.
I don't know.
Hashin? I don't know.
Yeah, Hachi, whatever the hell his name is, will be the referee for the Bills and Chiefs game, divisional round Sunday night. The Chiefs are 8-2 during Mahomes' era with Hachi, including 2-0 in the playoffs. So this dude is known to I'm not going to necessarily say help, but he's known to always be there whenever they're winning. Which is crazy, like statistically, if that's true,
Read the stat about the Bills.
In the same thing?
Yeah, it should be in the same thing. It's like something about penalty yards or whatever within like 4 games. How many penalties and penalty yards?
So the Bills, on the other hand, have gotten 40 penalties for 347 yards called against them with the same ref. And then, you read comments and it says, couldn't this be said for almost every ref crew? Mahomes has won 80% of his games in the NFL. NFL wants Mahomes versus Lamar next week. NFL wants Taylor Swift to be at the Super Bowl for the Swifties' eyeballs. And there's a video meme and it has Tiger Woods hand clapping somebody and it says big dog. And it says Hochley to Mahomes at the end of the regulation.
That's funny.
And then you see the same thing. I don't know if y'all can see it right here. If the camera focuses.
You have a blurry background. It's not going to.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh. Popped up at first. I don't know.
Alright, anyway, it's that old meme where it has the one of the head white caps holding the Mahomes jersey and Mahomes holding the ref's jersey. It says all in Kansas City. Mahomes always gets the flop calls no other quarterbacks in the league do. I don't know. I just feel like now they just make it too obvious. I mean, there's so many things that happens, and you're like, I mean, they were saying that this was one of the first playoff games where there was over, I think, what was it, three roughing the passer calls?
Yeah, you talking about the Dolphins game?
Yeah, I mean, one of them I might be able to see. But dude, how many quarterbacks out there get hit like that 10 times worse? Nothing ever gets called. Like, I mean, just at some point, if you're going to make the calls, make the call.
Yeah, not for
But call
Mahomie.
it across the board.
They'll call for Mahomie. That's it.
And then, too, I don't know if you saw it too, but a report came out yesterday about, or actually earlier today, that the Panthers complete interview with Texas offensive coordinator Bobby Schlowick for the HC job.
Oh, so the Houston Texans.
It says Texans.
So if they're interviewing him, that means he might be gone during the playoffs.
I thought there was like a rule against that. Like if you interview with because supposedly the Bears were interviewing San Francisco's quarterback coach for offensive coordinator position. But Shanahan said, oh, fuck you. That's pretty much it I got right now. Like some, I guess, slight, not really concrete news, but some rumors here and there. McCarthy, he is confirmed staying in Dallas.
Yep, which means Dak's probably gone.
So, David Shaw, he's probably going to be Chargers head coach, which I was going to talk to you about earlier.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we'll see. If he goes there, though, I wonder where that's going to leave Harbaugh. Will he take up Michigan, or will he wait for another team?
I'm trying to find your stuff here.
My trivia.
Yeah. Trying to find. These are old. I'm trying to. All right. I'm going to say 5 quarterback names, okay? And you have to tell me the 2 teams they played for. You ready?
So you're going to say, you're going to do what?
I'm going to say a quarterback's name. You have to tell me the team they started with and the team they finished with. Because there are only 2 teams.
What?
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Joe Montana.
I know what team he ended with.
Who did he end with?
I think where he started, though.
Who did he end with?
San Fran?
No. That's who he started with.
That's who he started with?
Yeah.
Oh, crap. Who did he end with?
It's a team in the playoffs.
Huh?
It's a team in the playoffs.
Joe Montana. That's crazy because he's only known for, but really, if you think of him, you think of freaking, you think of them, Joe Montana, you think of San Fran. Trying to look up a thing for you too. Dude, I don't know where he ended. You said they're in the playoffs?
Yeah.
AFC or NFC?
AFC.
AFC?
Yeah.
It's not the Houston. It's not the Texans, right?
The Texans didn't start till 2002. You only got 4 teams. Well, 3 teams now.
I
Come
want
on.
to be like strategic. This is a team I hate in it. I see you laughing. The Chiefs.
Yeah.
See, what a gay. No wonder he wasn't known for this.
All right.
I never knew that.
All right. Who was Joe Montana's successor at the 49ers?
What do you mean?
Who was the quarterback after Joe Montana at the 49ers?
Steve Young?
Okay. Steve Young is also a quarterback that had two teams. So you know 49ers. Now the question is that where he started or where he ended?
It's where he ended.
Correct. He was his first 2 years, he was at a team in the NFC as well. Where was it? Before he got traded. Because a new coach came in and then traded him because they didn't like him.
I didn't like him either.
They were going to trade him to the Cardinals. If that just at least eliminates them. He was going to trade him to the Cardinals and didn't, and instead took the Niners offer.
So it's another NFC team.
Correct. You want another hint?
Yeah.
Here in the playoffs.
God. Lions.
Nope.
Can't be the Packers.
Nope.
Okay.
Who's left?
It's not the Niners. The Bucks.
The Bucks. He was
did
he
play
was
the Bucks.
he
I do remember
yep,
that. He did play the Bucks.
All right. All right. Dante Culpepper.
Dude, I don't even remember that dude.
Do you know what team he was started with?
Dante Culpepper. Dude, I haven't heard that name in fucking forever. Dante Culpepper. Oh my god. Dude.
This was Nick Saban's team.
Alright, so you got a couple. Miami?
All right, that's where Dante ended. You don't remember where he started?
It was one of our divisions.
Yeah, it was in your division.
A lot of these want to say. Oh, come on, Joseph, think. Minnesota.
Correct, Minnesota. All right, here's number 4. And we're getting low on time, so I might just cut it to 4. Jay Cutler.
Jay Cutler. Denver Bears.
Of course you know. That was good. All right, that one was fast. I'm going to see if I can do it. Nick Foles.
Ended with the Eagles. No.
Well, technically he didn't, but I'm just talking about the two main teams.
The Eagles and the Bears.
No. Before that, he got swapped with Sam Bradford. So put it together.
Colts.
Sam Bradford was not with the Colts.
He played for the Colts.
Who was he mainly known for?
The Bears. The Eagles.
Oh, it was the Rams. All right, it doesn't matter. Really, you know the main one. I was just going to do a bunch of them, but this was Let's Talk Sports. We're running out of time. I'm Cole.
I'm Joe. I didn't get to do my trivia.
Yeah, you didn't want to do trivia anyways. You're tired. All right, catch you guys later.
It was just going to be name all the top prospects from Alabama that entered the transfer.
Oh, very funny. I like it. Yeah. We're ending on that.